Hello, my name is Mithrindil, and today I'm going to be giving you a tour of the Mumbo Jumbo Patreon server. I've been playing in this server a lot recently, and I thought, I've been showing off a lot of my builds, but why don't I go and show off some of other people's builds? So I came to the conclusion that, there's just way too many things on the server at the moment for me to show. So instead I decided, why don't I just pick 3 main ones and I could give you a little tour. So I've decided to go with the spawn town, the September town, and also the moderator base, which is just kind of an area that most of the mods on the server go if they want to build something cool or make a farm. I mean, it's not anything major. Oh, and there's a zombie. Well, I'll start the video in a second. So initially, I wanted to do this video in one cinematic, just one clip flying around the place and commenting as I go along, but it soon dawned on me that this is a massive town. Like, I think it's 300 blocks that way and there's still houses, and it's probably about the same in that direction, which means I can't use my camera mod because it won't load everything. So instead I'm just going to manually do the old-fashioned flying about and commenting things, and it's almost nighttime as well, so that might add to the effect. So let's get started. I'm going to do this side of the town and then head over that way because I think there's shops over there, which you'll probably love actually, because the people in the server have been putting so much effort to everything. Anyway, here is my unfinished balloon. I'm actually planning to finish this on Friday, I think. And I hope I can get around to doing that. But I don't want to show off my own builds too much because I can do that in my other videos. Whereas this is just to show everything else. So this here, I think it's like a... Okay, so this is made by Sky Zombie, and it's supposed to be a United Nations community farm. Oh, right, so I get it. So underneath this, they've just got a bunch of items. It's one of the old school manual farms, it's nothing automatic, but, if you're wanting to go grab some items to start off, this is the place to go to. So, oh my goodness, there's just so many nice houses everywhere. I'm going to head up towards that pickaxe because that's a nice road. So apparently there's a skeleton farm up here. So this fountain was made by Sky Zombie as well. Wow, Sky Zombie's been doing a lot in the server. He seems to be one of the power players. Even though I don't think I've spoken to him before. Made by Newton's Apfel. And you walk along this path and you can see all these skyscrapers. Oh my goodness, that's nice. That turns on and off. I am assuming this is like a redstone consultancy. Oh, is this under construction? Visit my YouTube channel. I'll give you a link to this guy's YouTube channel, Raffy Games. He seems to be, building this kind of thing, you'd assume that he's probably a big YouTuber, but there's a lot of people out there that don't get the recognition they need. So I think I might just walk along this path actually, because this area over here I love. It's so rustic. In fact, why don't I go into game mode 1? I can just do a little walk. So you've got a house up here, Will Tally 123, and this one here is 23103. These complicated names, and of course he's got to have a sign to tell people not to steal because he's living so close to the spawn town portal. So there'll be people coming across and thinking, oh, why don't I go polish some items? But they shouldn't be doing that. And this is Gareth PW's house. Now Gareth, if you don't know that, is one of the head mods on the server. He's like the big dude. He's one of the younger mods as well, but he seems to just put in so much effort, and he's a nice guy. I really like him. I've had a few conversations in TeamSpeak. And this is Ultrawood Crafter, which is such a beautiful house. Like, look at that. That's all that detail. If only I had the ability to build like that. Oh my goodness. Look. Oh my. I love that shape. It just looks like a house. But, it looks like what a house is supposed to look like. Now, this is the skeleton farm, but I don't think I'll go down there because it's a beautiful design, but you probably know what a skeleton farm looks like. I think, don't quote me, I think this was made by FamilyCraft, and I'll show you some of his stuff, or their stuff, because there's FamilyCraft Mum and FamilyCraft Dad, and they actually play in the server together and they make YouTube videos, which is really awesome. And if you've seen their channel, they put so much effort into their videos. And they've got one of the coolest YouTube intros I've ever seen. It's like a float down of the, I guess it's a cinematic. Oh. Now you walk over here and this thing. I mean, look at that design. That is beautiful. And this is made by NathanJPC. Can never get that. Can never get that name right. And he's one of the moderators on the server. I mean, look up there. You think, how long does it take to mine quartz in the Nether? Well, yesterday to get, you know, just like an inventory filled with quartz blocks, that took me 3 hours of mining, and that was with like efficiency pickaxes and all that stuff. So really, he's gone full out in this one. Now I think he transports mobs up here and then drops them down. So I assume maybe he's got a farm underneath, and I don't know. I don't know whether I should fly out or I should take down. I think there's a path here. Yeah, it's down there. And this is something that he made. It's called the cove entrance, the Mumbo cove. And pretty much what this is it's an underground or underwater path. You know, he's manually gone and removed every single water source block and prevented it from spreading. I mean, some of the stuff that these guys have made is insane, but look at that. Such a beautiful view, and especially with the beacon. Does that sign say anything? No. I think... Do you swim up to the top? Is this a thing? Let's give that a try. Okay. So, if I was actually in survival mode, I'd probably drown. So maybe I was doing something wrong there. And this... Oh, this is beautiful as well, even though it's really creepy. Oh my goodness. It looks as if zombies are going to crawl up the ground. And I don't know what this is actually. Let's see who wrote that sign. Great B, do not take. Well, he seems to be building something really complicated. So I'll go and check that out later. Maybe I'll make another one of these videos in the future once people have done. But carrying on with the tour, I think this is the base of FamilyCraft, or at least when I was watching their YouTube videos, he was standing on top of this building. And I don't really know what it's supposed to be. It's a bit like a skyscraper almost, but with those beacons in the middle, like the neon beacons. It's a bit trippy, and I love that. Trippy in a good way, like. Oh, and there's a sign. Clock on and off. Oh, he's got a clock. Or maybe I'm just being stupid. Oh, it'll be for the beacons, probably. So you head down over there, and... Whoa, this thing here. What is that thing? Now first of all, I'd like to compliment their beautiful banner design. I don't know if I head up these steps. You know what? Why don't I use some of my moderating powers to see who built this? Epping Hovner. Wow, yeah, he's another one of the regulars in the server. And is he online at the moment? Yes, he is. With 14 deaths, which is a lot better than my 23 deaths. So if I hop back into Game Mode 3, was that what I was saying? Yeah, probably. So people don't think I'm spawning stuff in, which, in my opinion, just ruins the fun of the game. It's a tree farm over there, and it looks like this guy's gone all out in the torches. And who's this? Snow King, or Zing, or Ixing, Snowing? I don't know how you pronounce that name. But this, again, is a beautiful base, and I am so jealous of that view. If you look out that window, you can see, well, you can't see Nathan's base, but you can see the FamilyCraft one, and this thing over here, that interests me. What is this thing? It looks like someone's house. Oh, it's a map wall. That's cool. Even though it's not the biggest map wall I've seen, I think FamilyCraft went and they made this giant map wall. It's got the spawn town and the September town, and really, it just amazes me what some of these players can build. This thing here, what's that? Let's go check that out. WMRO. Wow. He's been building his giant skyscraper. Now look at this. This looks like a work in progress, but then again, I can see that it's going to turn out to be really, really cool. Look at those diamond shapes. That's so complicated. You know, if I'll be super impressed if this guy has like designed this himself, but even if he hasn't, just to build that and get all the measurements right, like, you know, if I was building that and I got something wrong, I'd give up, because that looks like so much effort. Yeah, that's just a really fancy beacon design. I love that banner. Anyway, let's head in here. Oh wow. And that's another castle, and this is so detailed. You look at that and you think, that's so beautiful. Is that a ladybug? What's that thing up there? I can't tell. Any signs that tell you who this is? Report LW028 and Photon Man. Photon Man, by the way, if you haven't heard of him before, he makes the best metal music in the world. I almost did a swear there. I was going to say it's a flipping best. But he's in a band and they make amazing metal music. And I'll post a link to their channel down in the description. Like every person I say in here, I'm going to search them up, see if they've got a YouTube channel, and I'll post them a link because they really deserve the credit. The credit they deserve. Snow Adventure. Is this like a hobbit hole? Ooh, I'm loving this. Looking at the lighting. See, sometimes I think I'm building and I'm like, oh my goodness, my builds, they're kind of nice, and I walk down to this town and I see all these insane things and I think, well, maybe I'm not as good as people say I am. Wow, that is beautiful. I mean, with that, there's cross beams and the 3 dimensions. Let's go inside. Who made this? Hopefully they've got a sign. Otherwise I can go into creative mode. Let's do that. Let's cheekily go into game mode 1. And then I can punch and okay, so this is has246. Now, is he on the server? I don't think he is. No, he's not on the server at the moment. But he's obviously a power player if he can build something like that. Like, when was that? Look at the logs. Placed 822 hours ago, so that was some time ago. So I assume he's probably moved out of the spawn town and built something, and wow! Ridgerman. He's on the server at the moment, and this, I must compliment him on it, because this is impressive. That's a nice little tree farm. And it's just looking beautiful. I was gonna try and stick to the town, but I've just looked up here and there's a nice little cottage. Who made this? Lord Von Wolf, who is also on the server. I think he's a candidate for moderator. I'm not sure, but he's also a power player. Oh God, wow! I'm impressed. There's so many things on this server. I should really stick to the town. But Ariel Lush, who is not on the server. But good effort in that one, man. That's beautiful. So, heading back over to the town now. I'm gonna try to stick to the town. One of the first things built, that house over there was made in the very, very first day. And to be honest, it is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Look at that. Bert's Bakery. Bert's Bakery now open. Let's go inside. Oh, you must be Bert. How are you doing? I'm doing good, thank you. Sorry, that was a bit strange, but I think... Okay, so 10 iron for a cake, 4 iron for 64 cookies. 5. See, since we've got the iron farms up and running, this is a bit overpowered. Do they have anything in the chests? Oh, silly me. In fact, I'm not even going to check. I am seriously impressed with these things. Now, we head over here. This looks like a dojo. Who made this? Asian Square! So he's an Asian that's building an Asian building. Is that racist? Probably not. And this is nice. This is nice. You walk in. Nice interior design. I'm liking it. It's very minimalist. I assume he's probably not finished with it. And ooh, that's nice. I'm handing out compliments willy-nilly. That's because they're so well deserved. Like, seriously, these people They amaze me. They never fail to amaze me. And then I walk over here. Let's check this thing out over here. And that's... what is this? Coming soon. Terminal. La ville de Pétron Terminal. I don't get that. But it's looking beautiful, whatever it is. A terminal. Is this gonna be... oh, what's that? Is that a clock? That's a clock. Wow! Holy shoots, he's building a clock. It's amazing. It really is amazing. Even though, like, with the redstone ticks and stuff, it wouldn't really work that well, but it's amazing. And look at that design. If he's made this himself, or she, it might be a she, then they really deserve a lot of credit. Because that is good building. So is this thing here. Braden Fraser. So I assume you just kind of walk up this door, and you go into his house, and you'd be like, oh, do I want to go watch some TV on one of my 2 flat screen TVs? Or do I want to put something in my rubbish bin? You'd head up his stairs. Throw his shoes into that corner. You know, his house is a bit empty. You could do a little bit of work in the interior design, but the design from the outside, oh my goodness, that is stunning. And the colours and the lighting just works perfectly. These kind of things make me want to give up. Now if we head over here... oh, we've just been there. Silly me. Now, I want to show you this bridge over there. This is the Market Plaza. I think this was started by Ponybots. Donated by FamilyCraft Landscaping Consultancy. And FamilyCraft are very big YouTubers. I think I've said this earlier actually. But I'll give you a link to their channel anyway because they deserve the credit. All of the credit they get. Subway. Market Plaza by Sky Zombie. Sky Zombie seems to be doing so much on the server. You know, he's one of the power players, definitely. Automated coal vending machine. Now, I'm going to get a drink and I'll show you the Market Plaza as part 2. So we are back in the server tour. Oh, and there's the glitchy lighting and the the shaders. But anyway, let's get into this. Okay, so this here is the Market Plaza. Now, this started in about the 2nd week, I think. The players were like, we want to build shops, but we don't want to travel from A to B to A to B just to use a bunch of different shops. So they all decided, let's go build our shops in the same place. Now, I've noticed that I've been saying now quite a lot. I'll try not to do that now. JK. We'll start here. This is Pony's shop, which sadly has been the victim of many thieveries over the last few days. What someone was doing was they were stealing cactus from the shop and selling it at their shop, saying that their shop's more convenient. I'm putting over here, but it is not this one. This one here is the FamilyCraft's landscaping place. Pretty much what they do is you pay them a certain amount of money and they'll landscape for you, and they even might upload it to the YouTube channel, which is really, really cool. And as I look over there, I see Signum's place. Now, I love this concept. You've got iron golems that are just constantly going in a loop, but it looks as if it's an iron farm. So do you feel the spawn chunks doesn't have enough iron? Do yourself more... no, do you need more iron? Well, what Signum was initially doing was he was selling iron from his own farm, but he's now made that one public. Or maybe... oh right, so he pays you to make iron... you pay him to make iron farms. That's a really cool idea. So maybe I got that wrong the first time. Moving along. What's this? Block exchange. Ooh. And that's rainbow shopping. All things. And this looks like a dye shop. You know, it's really cool how people have these really specific shops. Are they? Am I supposed to be in here? Probably not. I wouldn't show that just in case I'm spoiling someone's build. But yeah, people are specializing into like really specific things, and that's really cool because you don't have any competing markets apart from Gareth PW and I think Eric Selman. who are the two ice block traders. They both own their own ice spike biomes, and they sell the stuff that they get from that. And oh, that is a nice banner. I love that. That's nice. That's lovely. And this is Haz's lumber shop. I think this is the guy that had the wood farm. So that'll be where he's getting his lumber. Oh, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. Does he have any of that left? Oh, don't want to punch a sheep. I think he probably does if it doesn't say out of stock, but I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't. Now, what is this giant thing here? I can't quite get it. It's slightly ugly, but no, it is nice. I can see what it's supposed to be now. It's supposed to be a torch. Ah, yeah. Although he doesn't seem to have done anything. I think this is quite a new build actually, since he's not finished it. It would be really cool to have like netherrack in the top, even though, well, no, that's a bad idea. It's made of wood, so it might burn down. But let's see what he's building then. What he's selling. Okay, this building does not meet market. Oh, okay, light shop coming soon. So he's gonna be selling, I don't know, lanterns or sea lanterns or something. It's a light shop, so maybe it's a lighting consultancy. Ooh. And this is Jim Big Jam's shop. Or I think it's an advertisement. He's the server handyman, so you basically pay Jim, and he'll go and do a bunch of building for you. He'll go collect some items, and yeah, he'll just mess about and get a bunch of really cool stuff. So this here, oh, this looks like a food shop. Please read before use. I've read that before. I haven't really. Oh, this is a horse shop. Wow. Ponies. So Pony is a player on the server that plays the whole time. I don't think I've ever seen Pony off the server, but in fact I'm surprised she isn't moderator. Maybe she is, but just undercover. Yeah, she's a power player and has clearly set up this shop over there. She's also the one that made the cactus shop. Now, let's go see what that music did. Oh, there's a guy here. Eldon's Records, and that guy there is Eldon S. And he seems to be selling records. Oh my goodness, is he actually, wait. Oh, wrong command, so there I go. Oh, he's selling note blocks. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Oh, I want to buy these. I can't play you any of these music discs in the video because, of course, I have customized them on my resource pack to sound like really cool pieces of music. I think that one there, I think that's Everlong by the Foo Fighters. I think that's Queens of the Stone Age. No one knows. I can't remember, but they're all really, really good pieces of music. But I can't play them because copyright. Maybe I could show you 5 seconds. And this is Asian squared, I think. Is this Asian squared? No. Bit of it. Shh. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. And you didn't hear that either. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is Asian squared's place. And I apologize for using the bad language. But he hasn't finished anything yet, so I'm just going to show you the outside. Because maybe he didn't want it. Oh my goodness. A sugarcane farm. And this fills up from the bottom, is that right? Yeah, it fills up from the bottom. Wow, I might go and collect some of that later actually. So that is all of the shops. Actually, I take that back. What's this? Is this a slime shop? Whoa! I didn't need to do that. 2 stacks of balls. Oh my goodness, this guy is decked out in slimes. Seriously, with the because we're using Spigot on the server, the drop rates have gone down a lot. And I also find this design quite comical because it's like a Mumbo slime. It looks like Mumbo Jumbo with the eyes and the moustache, the infamous moustache. Now, leaving the market district. This isn't a house, but I have to show you this. This is DL Marty's. Is this a mob farm? I don't actually know what it's supposed to be, but it's beautiful. He built this in the 2nd day of the server. 2 days to build this giant thing. Look at it. It's a nice little platform in the top with his house. Oh my goodness. Now, I haven't seen Marty in like 3 weeks or something. 3 weeks, I'd say. And that's because he's been playing another game. He just got really into it, and yeah. Is this a villager breeder? I think it is. So, or maybe it's an iron farm. So you drop down there and into the pit of lava. Okay, so it's actually an iron farm. I can probably fly through there. And he has automated pretty much everything you could imagine. And if you look over there, he's also got all the different villager trades. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a really good one. That's a good one. That's a better one. That's good. So is that. Wow. Marty, man. Marty. Some of the stuff these guys make is truly amazing. Now, I don't think I'll do a jump cut. I'll fly past the spawn town after we check what this is. What's that? That's someone's house. They've not done it yet. Not finished. But it seems that they're going to do that sometime soon. So let's just fly through this. Give you one last tour. That looks like a chicken farm actually, where they'll sell chicken. And this is the Pokemon shop. Oh, I have to show you this, right? So I put my music volume. Okay, listen to this. So that was quite pathetic with the lag, but that's supposed to be... it's been a while since I've played Pokemon, but I think that's a Pokemon theme tune. I love that. That's the Pokemon trainer music now. Oh, let's get away. Oh, and that's the music just come on, so I'll turn that down a little. And that's that off. So yeah, that is the rest of my tour. Of the spawn town and the thing over there, but what I might show you now is the September town. I don't know how to go over there, but I did see a sign earlier saying September town this way. I mean, I could... yeah, let's head to the Nether. Why don't I show you off some of the Nether hub as well, because this was built last week. And it is looking beautiful. Look at that. You know, you wouldn't tell that you're in the Nether. You think, okay, this is the overworld. You've got plants, you've got sky, you've got... oh, lag. That's clearly not going to work. Maybe if I go through the portal once more. I've just got to wait now until the lag goes away. Let's run! Let's run away from the lag. So September Town is not to the S, but to the W. Market Plaza. And September Town should be up here. TL Marty. Maybe I'm doing the right thing, yeah? Oh my goodness, Bart's house. Who is Bart? I've never seen him in the server, but he's probably... wow. Spawn chunks. Okay. So that means September Town is up here. Is that right? Probably. September Town. That is beautiful. Look at that. You know, that just works really well. Nether brick and quartz. And there seems to be zombies there as well. That doesn't go really well. Now this is a whole... oh my good... I haven't... sorry, that just caught my eye. Someone has designed T-Rex by Bert. Bert! You keep making really cool things and I've never spoken to you, man. Wow. It's amazing. You know, this video has really brought my attention to all the really cool stuff that these people are making. And I apologize for the second Facebook message. Maybe I'll just close Facebook at the moment. There. And we're back. So, this video is quite long, so I'll make this bit short since a lot of these builds are unfinished. But look, Right, so that's Uncle Penguin's cozy cottage. What's this? Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. Penguinos. Look, that is really tall. Wow. Oh, look at that. Someone just accused me of cheating. I'm trying to record there. Oh, what else is there? See, I don't want to show off people's builds too much because I know there's a lot of YouTubers coming on at the moment. I'm playing in the server, but some of these things. Mighty King 77's house. And that thing. We'll do one more. Or two. Or three. And this was made by... Ah, that's like a clock tower. I think. Is that right? That looks like a clock tower. Worm. Is that right? Wormhole? Wormhole? I think that's how you pronounce it. So yeah, I think... I might just leave it there actually. I'll do another one of these tours once the server is undergone, because this this only went public I think 5 days ago, and all of this, everything here has been built in 5 days. It's really amazing. But I don't want to ruin anyone's builds if they're planning to upload to YouTube, so that's all I've got for you, really. But thank you if you've watched this far, and if you've held an interest in the Patreon server. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.